Yeah. What?
What's going on, guys? Get in here. Come on in. Some information I want to go over with you guys. Get in here. Have a drink too. Downtown Sacramento right now. Hey, what's up, man? Grumpy Shih Tzu, what's going on? Jennifer, get in the chat. Come on, guys. Get in here. You guys hear me okay? Echo Omni. What's going on, guys? So, sangria, huh? Just want to hop on and give you guys a quick update. This weekend, I had a couple, this coming weekend, I had a couple viewers get in touch with me and mention the idea to meet up for Dinesh D'Souza's new movie. Go do like a group viewing type thing. Thought it was a pretty good idea, so I want to float the idea out there on the channel, see if anybody was interested in doing a meetup in San Francisco or Berkeley area, you know, Bay Area, somewhere over there. Probably this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I don't know the exact time, but it's based on your guys' interest. So essentially, meet up, hang out, watch the movie, and then, you know, I don't know if it's going to be good or not, that's why we're going to go see it. And then we're going to go, you know, we can hang out for drinks afterward and have a discussion about the movie or about whatever. But I've wanted to do like a viewer meetup thing anyway. So if you guys are, if you're interested in that, send me a message on Twitter or Facebook. It's going to be the easiest way to reach me. You know, facebook.com/weeklynarrative, I think it is, and then twitter.com/weeklynarrative. Just let me know. This weekend, I don't have a time set or anything like that, so that's still kind of TBD based on your guys' interest. So get in there and let me know. And then, I know, if you don't live in California, then kind of out of luck. You can go see the movie, and then we can do a live chat afterwards or something. I don't know. I've read his books before, so I kind of know what to expect, and I think it's going to be basically another one of these, you know, the Democratic Party is the actual Nazi party, they're the party of racism, etc., etc., stuff like that, you know. Kind of a continuation of that. His last book was, what was it? His last book, The Big Lie. You guys read The Big Lie? I get a feeling that this movie is going to be just kind of like a movie version of that book, just explaining about how, you know, the Nazis stole democratic policies from America. And the Democratic Party is the one of slavery, of racism, and all that, etc., etc. But you know, it's got a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's got to be good, right? Anyway, if you guys are just joining, we're doing a meetup this weekend. If there's interest, meet up in the Bay Area, because there's more people in that area. I'm assuming there's more people in the Bay Area. We're going to do a viewing of the new Dinesh D'Souza movie, The Death of America. So, if you guys are interested, like I said, hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. I wanted to do a quick recap of the, what's up, Tara? I call you going camping. That sounds pretty fun, but it's a little hot out here, and if you went camping out here in California, you might wake up in the middle of a wildfire. So that's probably not a lot of that going on right now. It's actually not smoky out here for the first time in 2-3 weeks. It's been suffocatingly smoked out around here in California, and all the way up to Portland too. So about Portland, I don't know, did you guys? This weekend, Tara, tomorrow or Sunday, depending on interest. I don't know exactly how many people are going to be interested in coming, but it depends entirely on how many people are interested. If you guys are wondering where the videos are for the rallies from last weekend, I'm actually working on making a mini documentary. So I'm doing something a little different with the footage from these rallies, just because, in my opinion, the interview thing is getting a little old. Not the interview factor itself isn't getting old, but the fact that nobody wants to get interviewed anymore is getting old. Nobody, it's the same exact thing every time. It's the same exact, I know the questions, I know the answers, I know what they're going to say, etc., etc. I want to do something a little bit different that might kind of give a bigger picture of the narratives underlying, why were the Proud Boys being called racists and white supremacists and stuff like that, and why was there such a big turnout for Antifa? There's a lot of that. And the thing is that the mainstream media doesn't cover this kind of stuff, so you're not going to see this full story unless somebody like me or Tim Pool or these guys, these independent journalists that went there and covered it. You're not gonna see the full story unless one of us tells it, really. Because I'll tell you one thing: Jim Acosta was not there. Okay, I was looking for him. He said himself, journalism is dangerous. So I was expecting to see him there because, he wasn't there. That's the moral of the story. No mainstream media was there at all. There was a local TV station that was there asking them. I think the only question that I heard them ask was, and the only article I saw on their site was about the shirts that Tiny was wearing that said Pinochet did nothing wrong. So that is the only coverage the event got. Was a kind of a attack job against Tiny for the shirt choice, his choice of clothing. Pretty ridiculous. Anyway, and we're going to see now with the Unite the Right rally coming up this weekend. I think it's tomorrow, maybe. We're already seeing Uber and Airbnb. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Uber and Airbnb both are canceling rides and canceling rooms for anyone that's associated with the event. It doesn't matter if you're actually a racist or if you're actually a Nazi or whatever. If you're associated with the event, if you're going or expressing interest in going at all, you can get kicked out of Uber or kicked out of your Airbnb for being a white supremacist or a racist, Nazi, or white nationalist, whatever it is. All these things that they really aren't. Now, yes, there are going to be some white nationalists going to that event, but they were calling the Portland rally the next Charlottesville, and now this is the next Charlottesville, and the next event is going to be the next Charlottesville. You see the narrative is they're going to paint everything as the worst possible thing that it can be, and that's how they justify the response and the level of violence that they have to the events. So that's how they do it. That's how you play the game. You just call everything Nazis, and then everyone agrees it's okay to punch Nazis. Hey, Blue Seal, I appreciate that. Thanks, man. I will. If you guys are just joining, I need to get a wooden spoon. No, that's already been done, man. I need to do something different. I need to do something new. And that's why I'm doing a mini documentary for this. It's going to be probably at least a half an hour long. Maybe even longer, depending on how much, I like the Vice style, or when Vice was good, they used to make good short documentaries, They used to make decent content back before they got completely blown out by social justice warriors and stuff. That's what I'm looking to do. Something that can get picked up and spread around a lot easier than just an interview video. An interview video is not very palatable. Not very palatable to the mainstream know, if you just show your friend an interview video, they're gonna be like, "What the hell is this? Why am I watching this?" It's a very small niche where you're not gonna watch it unless you're into that kind of thing and you're on my particular political side. You know, so a documentary is something that everybody can watch because everyone is wondering what the hell happened, what the hell is going on in Portland, and nobody gets any answers because the only thing you see is on Facebook and Twitter and all these other sites that have this crazy, retarded view of it. Russell, what's up, man? I saw your video from Berkeley. Where did you hear about the meetup? I'm having a meetup. This is my own meetup. I'm doing a meetup this weekend in the Bay Area. We're gonna do a viewing of like a viewer meetup because I haven't done one of those yet. Viewer meetup, fan meetup for Dinesh D'Souza's new movie. We're gonna go watch it and hang out afterwards and have drinks and whatever, talk about it. Go out to these events. I met like 3 people in Portland that were all fans of my videos and watch my stuff, which is surprising to me considering my channel's still small. But everywhere I go, I'm seeing people that I'm meeting, and I feel like I just want to get back out there and I want to interact with you guys as much as possible. That's why we're doing this viewer meetup. Oh, Echo, what's up, man? Dropping the hot $2 tribute on the impromptu live stream. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Russell, is there another meetup that I'm not aware of? It sounds like you are referencing a meetup that I'm not talking about. So I'm talking about my meetup. But anyway, if you guys are just joining, hit me up on Twitter or Facebook if you're interested in meeting up this weekend, and we'll get it arranged. We'll figure out the time and date and go from there. It's going to be either tomorrow or Sunday. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm working on the documentary. That's why you haven't seen footage. Sorry there was no live stream on Monday, but honestly, after I drove like 30 hours total last weekend, and I'm never driving again to any event, so I'm flying. So I need to, I need some more of those $2 tributes to get those airplane tickets. You know what I'm saying? Echo's donating to the next plane trip, to the next event. I'd go to Washington this weekend if I could afford the plane ticket. So yeah, that's that. Keep your eye out for the. It'll probably take me a week or so to edit that documentary. But no promises because I'm trying to get a bunch of different sources and doing some interviews and things. Yeah, that's about it. What did you guys think about that? The live streams last weekend? I know Tim Pool had coverage of it as well. A guy that was at the Berkeley rally. There's a YouTube channel called News to Share. This is a guy that I saw at Portland and Berkeley. He was carrying around this giant 4K camera that probably costs $2,500 on a giant tripod the whole time. And I don't know how he did it, and I don't know how he didn't get his ass kicked, but he was on the counter protesters side, filming them by himself with his giant expensive camera. And I don't know how he didn't get his ass kicked, but he ended up going on Fox News. His footage got featured on Fox News, and they interviewed him live on TV for his footage, which is pretty awesome. So props to that guy. I didn't get his name, I didn't meet him, but I met a lot of other guys while I was out there. I got interviewed by Owen Schroyer. I made a cameo on InfoWars' last video ever posted on YouTube. So that's kind of cool. RIP InfoWars. Yeah, but Owen Schroyer, he's a cool dude. Met him. You know, I don't agree with all their politics, but he's a cool guy. Yeah, that's that story. Anyways, I'm just hanging out downtown here, having a beer. I'm the one who killed InfoWars? Maybe. I could probably try and take credit for that, yeah. I was on their last video. But yeah, anyway, again, just hit me up on Twitter, Facebook if you're interested. Russell with a $2 tribute. Alex Jones did nothing wrong. We don't know if he did anything wrong because they won't say what they banned him for. And that's the only problem I have with the whole situation. I don't care if you ban him. Everyone gets banned. I mean, I got banned off of Twitch for another project that I had going. I've gotten banned from different services before, but they've always had justifications. They've always said you broke this particular rule, Section 8, subcategory B. You harassed somebody or whatever it was. Give a reason for it, and then you're not going to have this crazy outroar. You know what I mean? If you let us know what happened, be a little transparent with it, then it's not going to be that big of a deal. But now we're all left guessing why. Why did he get banned? And yeah, Gavin McInnes is the Proud Boys, the official Proud Boys Twitter page, got suspended today. And I don't know what it said, but I know that Gavin McInnes has denounced the Unite the Right rally. It was, his suspension was in response or in kind of like a preemptive strike against the Unite the Right rally. Because, Proud Boys are now the scapegoats for everything right-wing. So if there's anything happening right-wing and you want to demonize somebody for it, just point to the Proud Boys, easy. Say, oh, they're white nationalists, they're white supremacists, they're racist, they're whatever. You can say whatever you want about them and no one's going to really know what the hell you're talking about because they don't know what the Proud Boys are. The Proud Boys Twitter is gone, suspended temporarily, probably like a 3-day thing. They'll be back, I don't know, but Gavin McInnes denounced it. The Proud Boys won't be there, or they shouldn't be there, the same way they weren't in Berkeley. He denounced the Berkeley one. There was one Proud Boy there. He was not even in uniform. And the only reason I knew him because I've seen him before at other events, and he's one of the more high-profile ones. So when they get orders from Gavin to now go to an event, they don't go to the event. And that's what's going to happen at this rally in Washington, but they're still going to get blamed for everything. So, yep, pretty pathetic. Yeah, Airbnb. I mentioned that to our Airbnb is canceling people's reservations, and Uber is kicking people off their service if they're believed to be associated with the event at all. So that's kind of scary. We're getting kicked off of, when I say we, I don't even mean me, I'm not in that group, but that's good, I can recap it, but yeah, we're getting kicked off of technology. I didn't even think that was possible. We're literally getting kicked off of technology, not a platform, not a product or a service. We're getting kicked off of technology. And when I say we, I just mean people who aren't anyone who's not kind of 100% in agreement with the left agenda. That's scary. You can kick somebody off of technology. You can kick somebody out of the modern world. No Uber, no Airbnb, no Facebook, no Twitter, nothing. That's pretty wild. It's kind of sad that we've become so dependent on those things, though, Anyway, that's about all I got for you guys. Just wanted to hop on and give you an update because I felt like I neglected you guys this past week, even though I streamed for 4 hours last weekend. I would have streamed for more, but I had battery issues, no cameraman, all that kind of stuff, so many problems. We adapt and overcome. Anyway, I'm going to finish my beer, go hang out, and get started editing that video. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for those 2 super chats, guys. Appreciate that. Russell. Nice video, by the way. Russell Shackleford. I think I pronounced that right. He was also at Berkeley, guys. If you want to see